Guys, Slendermancer here with my boy Alec. He did a thing today. But yeah, welcome back to the woods and enjoy your stay. And Alec, what did you do today?
So today I got top 8 with Crystron K9. I like to call this deck RoboCop. I think it's one of my favorite decks so far at the moment.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited to keep practicing and fixing the ratios on this.
Yeah, all right. So what did you place today out of how many people was it? It was like around 500 something, right?
I was today was 270 something if I'm correct. I was the only X2 top 8.
Yes.
Only reason I did that was because both of my losses, right here against the mirror match, GOAT third place of the day, and as well as the guy who finished sixth place today. Great players. I think those matchups I could have won if I practiced a bit more on my lines, but I'm so glad I got top 8 in Toronto.
Yep. Congratulations, of course, as we know. You've been working hard with this deck, making sure you're grinding, make sure you learn the avenues and everything like that. Without further ado, would you like to do any shoutouts before we go in?
Shoutouts to my boy Rudra that could not make it today because he doesn't know how to read a calendar. And shout out to all my Rochester boys as well as everyone in the Crystron Discord so they know who they are.
Yep, fair enough. All right, let's get into it.
So we'll start with a basic Crystron engine. Very basic as everyone. However, I decided to play today only 4 level 5s. Following Samuel Yu's deck profile, the main concern that I had when I tried this in remote and testing was really not seeing enough non-engine.
Yep.
It was not seeing enough non-engine with my 5s, or sometimes I would just draw too many of the Solfethner and it was bad. I learned the combos of making sure that I never ran out of 5s in my main deck. I think only one event or one round I drew like these 3 together, but it was still that I could just summon them together and just hard make infinity on the first turn.
Yeah.
So like it was pretty easy.
All right. Well, that's the Crystron. The Crystron
Those are the
monsters.
Crystron monsters. Easy spells, mandatory, the 3 inclusion, and the cluster. I'll recommend people start setting this out going second. If you're playing a nice 40 list, you want to see non-engine, be prepared to just take this out. Take the cluster out because your best board breaking tool is not just setting up a board. It's the Zeus with your other interruptions. Because your opponent's going to be at that point, if they went fully uninterrupted, you're not breaking that board. But if it's a board that you already threw some hand traps at, your next board with Infinity and Dragster should be enough to win the game on the spot.
Yeah.
Then we got some extenders and the honorary Crystron cards. We have Scrap and Foolish. This, you should never side this out. I never side out Scrap Recycler because you never know A, your opponent bricks, or B, you literally could just Dark Ruler, I don't play Dark Ruler, but you could Dark Ruler, Zeus, normal summon this in full combo. Foolish, never saw it today. I would still play it over Prosperity. I am not playing Prosperity. Every time I do Prosperity for 3, I just see Ash, Imperm, Ogre, so
Sounds
I'm not doing that again.
Sounds about right.
Now with the K9 engine here, the Heart and Soul, Triple Joko. Now here, this is where people will vary. I went 2 Izunas. So the main thing is, again, as a meta college in Toronto, I'm expecting a lot of Yummy. Yummy just won Vancouver. So I'm expecting a lot of people just even net decking Trips list 1-for-1.
Yep.
So having just, again, in this version, you're searching Izunas. In some version, you can search 2 of them depending on how you cycle them. So you don't need more than 3.
And speaking of Yummy, it's what 1 today, so
Exactly. So then we have Lantern here, great card. I have normal summoned this card so many times just for their Paradise matches, or just to add case and go full combo from there.
yeah.
So Lantern is such a strong card. I wish sometimes he doesn't have my hand so often, but it happens.
It is what it is.
Then to continue this out, we have here 3 Chaotic Element, Quick Play, and a case. So here, this is where the conversion goes. You can play 2 case, 2 chaotic. You could also play 3 case, 1 chaotic, and then side in the other chaotic elements. It's all format dependent. Right now, I only face 1 Mitsurai player, but I know if I face Mitsurai Zero and I start with case, I'm just gonna lose on the spot.
Yeah.
Chaotic element just checks detonator, at least for the first eclipse, which then when you get your non-engine, you can just shut down detonator before you can continue.
Yeah.
Now for my non-engine today, we got 3 Ash Blossom, 3 Fuwalos, here 3 Ghost Ogres in the main,
Broken card right now.
2 Nib, 3 Imperm, and then 2 Droplet. Now, Jesse Carr might have you having an aneurysm with so many 2-ups in the deck, but the main thing here is that I wanted to see always these 9 cards, and then with the full was or the name combination with the rest of them. The reason why I maxed out on ogres is just actually for sighting patterns. It's ogres. If I could play at 2 and then maybe after drop, it's fine. But in 40 cards, I had drawn double or triple droplets so many times that it's just frustrating not seeing an extra interaction. So this is very flexible, but I think your worst matchup is a BS player that goes full combo.
Yeah.
So you need something to at least check the field spell, which can maybe stop the Ripper line, or at least stops the Holy Soul line, depending on how they start.
Yeah.
But I only lost against a one Canaan Banquet Soul player, and he just had the nuts. This Ogre would have not done enough.
Yeah. Sometimes I just have it all. All right.
And that is it for the main deck. 40 cards. Nice clean 40.
Love to
I
see
know the person who I lost against was testing out a 49 card version.
That's a lot of cards.
Yeah, I wanted as many like cases, chaotic elements, as much as non-engine. Like I played a higher non-engine count than him. That's the biggest difference in the deck.
He'll show his deck eventually. But now going with the extra deck. Double Ripper. A lot of people are not expecting the Double Ripper, especially the Dracotail players that find a way to out your first one, and then when you go turn 3, you summon another one on them, and they're like, oh, I just lose here. Yes, you just lose here. The Werewolf, I love the quick play. I depending on the matchup, I either keep the Liberation going first or going second. Sometimes I use Liberation as a board breaker, but it depends on the matchup. Like, funny enough, against Yummy, I love keeping Liberation because if I can find a way to get Lupus in the grave someone with just the turn 1, Werewolf just clears the board. The bridge between Canaan and Crystron, Riverstormer, great card, mandatory. Could it get banned? Maybe in the future, you never know.
Probably not.
This is my 5 toolbox right here. Biggest mistake of the day was, I'll be honest, Valon is mid. Funny enough, it's MVP against Dracotail because I used it to summon it, and I just pop it. So then when they try to set with Rahu or they try to set with the Kito on my turn, I'm like, okay, awesome. Cluster, pop my own Valon. Okay, on rest, pop your new set. And sometimes they can just win the game on the spot.
Yeah, punish them for not setting more than one.
Vimana is as good. Sometimes people don't read the first effect of Vimana. I did today. A player decided to attack to it, thinking that they can out it. And I'm like, okay, to be sure you can do this in damage step when declaration. Yeah. Target anything in my graveyard and just immediately be
big,
and then it becomes a format Zeus.
Yeah.
Princess and Dice Smasher. So the Princess is required for a hard summon of Dice Smasher and then full Crystron Canaan combo. Never did today. That's too much. I had a line that I could have summoned this and possibly won the game. But I was too focused on ending the game that I just didn't thought my place through.
Yeah.
Eventually, when this gets banned, cut these 2 cards, Nash Knight package, maybe even cut this 3rd one, more Nash Knight targets.
Yeah.
So possible options that you could do.
Fair enough.
Then we have, of course, I think is the best card in this deck, which is Zeus. Zeus just wins you the game. Like, if you can, against Dracotail, you summon a Lupus Izuna, slap Riverstormer. Riverstormer can be a format Zeus as well as Vimana.
Zeus sucks.
But just summon Zeus, clear board, they can't do anything. You just win a spot. Then we got Infinity Nova. Best cards, and I'll be honest, I love this card. Another contender of like if Crystron Canaan might get hit, this is a card that could easily get. But there's so many outs in the format.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, all my games were mainly half boards. The only games I'm selling them were already won in the spot.
Yeah.
Then to finish out our profile here real quick.
Extra deck real quick.
We have here the Synchros, straightforward. You can go a second one of this or second one of this, personal preference. But these links are mandatory. You need to play Clockwork Knight as the extender for your bridge as well as Little Knight.
You also got to screw up Yummy with that continuous spell if you end up running it, but
You'll see now here in my side deck I do play it. I never switched it today. I faced 3 Yummy players
and they stopped it every time.
They just stopped it every time, or just they did not have enough extension. But Izuna in the side. One Izuna in the side. Set it in the matchup that you need. Set it out. You set it out when you don't need it. Very easy, straightforward. Triple Lancia. I hate Malice, and I'll still respect it. Against the Canaan Crystron, you can bring it, but be careful if this is your only non-engine. You're gonna get Dice Smasher for your life savings, or they can still full combo under it. So you gotta be aware of that.
Yep.
Worst card in the deck. Don't play Perulia. Play something else. It never came up. The only match that could have came up was against the VS K9, but I never got a chance to it, as well as Rosario.
Yep, card sucks.
Bell, MVP. Dracotail, Yummy, K9.
All
Bell,
good.
it hits every single deck right now at the moment. Then now these are my going first cards. Oh, besides then Duster for going second. But here, all my going first cards. Double Case for consistency. Clockwork Knight to just in the attack boost or mess up with attributes and typings. And then Call by Talents. You don't need anything else. My deck was designed to take out the non-energy that I don't want, add more consistency, and try to win from there.
All right. Thank you very much, Alec, and hopefully we'll see you topping again soon. You've been on that grind, and congratulations again, and thank you for being here.
Thank you. Have a good